Turn your book, pick up your book. Let's sing just a hymn and we'll pray. Page 111. It is well with my soul. It is well with my soul. When peace like a river attended my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my Lord thou hast taught me to say, it is well, it is well with my soul. Talk to your neighbor, say, neighbor, it is well with you. It is well. It is well. Oh, with my soul. With my soul. It is well. It is well with my soul. Lord, it is well with us. Bible says, let the righteous says, it is well. Father, this is our declaration this morning. It is well with every divine encounter member. Speak your word and let your word cause a change. For in Jesus' name we have prayed. Amen. Have your seat and never go down. Isaiah chapter 43 verse 19 says, behold, I will do a new thing. Now it shall spring forth. Shall you not know it? Is a question. I will make a road in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. The topic we are looking at says, rivers in the desert. Let me read Genesis chapter 21 verse 14. That says, early in the next morning, Abraham took some food and a skin of water and gave to Hagar. He set them on her shoulders and then sent her off with the boy. She went on her way and wandered in the desert of Beersheba. When the water in the skin was gone, she put the boy under one of the bushes. Then she went off and sat under a bough short away. For she thought, I cannot watch the boy die. And as she sat there, she began to sob. God heard her cry, the boy crying. And the angel of God called to Hagar from heaven and said to her, what is the matter, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift the boy up and take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation. Then God opened her eyes, and she saw a well of water. So she went and filled the skin with water and gave the boy a drink. God was with the boy as he grew up. He lives in the desert, and he became an Hagar. Many times we ask questions about what God can do. If God will still do what he has promised. We often face with life's challenges, and some of us wonder whether God can still do something about our cases, about our situations. Many questions come to our mind. Many thoughts come to our mind. Many things run through our minds. And we'll begin to ask ourselves questions. Can I still have children? After all the many abortions I have done, can my womb still carry the child? After the years I have spent in marriage, all the treatment I have done, all the places I have gone, will I be still able to give birth to children? Will my marriage still work out? With the kind of life my husband is living, with what my husband is doing to me in the house, I have become an enemy to my own husband in the house. Will this marriage still work, or should I pack my load and go? You are confused. You are in a state of confusion. You ask yourself, will my fiancé still get married to me after the promises he has given to me? After I've been rejected in embassy for several times, will I still get my visa to travel out of this country? Those who have promised me job, that they are going to give me employment, they are going to connect me, all of them, they have disappointed me. Will I stay able to secure the job for myself? You as a woman, you ask yourself, when will my time come that God will wipe away my tears? Child of God, with all these many challenges and difficulties that are around us, some of us, our strength is failing already. Even the strong is failing. You are losing strength already. You are losing strength. You are losing strength already. You that used to pray, you cannot pray. You are tired of everything around you. All you see around you is depression, is frustration, is disappointment, is failure, setback. There is nothing good you see is around you. Even you don't even believe in the prayers you pray any longer. Even while you are in a church where the man of God is making prophetic declaration, you don't believe in the prayers of the man of God, because you have went to several men of God, highly anointed, and you have sowed seed several times. With all the seed, with all the prayers, it looks as if life is not working. Things are getting bad. Things are getting worse. With the fasting you have done, in fact, you have put yourself under 7 days dry fasting several times. 3 days dry fasting. We'll see you go say you get aid. Now fasting the cause. With all the fasting, the moment you finish the fasting, something terrible, worse than what is happening to you, will happen again. And you ask yourself, is God actually alive? Does God answer prayer? Why is God so partial? Why is God so wicked? When the Bible says, to them that believe, all things are possible. Child of God, I bring you message of assurance. I bring you message of hope this morning, that it is not yet over with you. I have come to announce to you this morning, child of God, it is not yet over. God is still alive. I know your case is not as bad as the people of Samaria, that it came to an extent that they were even eating their own children because of hunger. I know your situation is not up to that. That even they ran to the king, and the king said, Madam, if God did not help you, where will help comes from? I am just a man, I cannot help you. The king says, I'm going to cut off the head of the prophet by this time tomorrow, if nothing is been done. And when they met the prophet made a declaration. He said, by this time tomorrow, there shall be an abundance in the land. I declare upon the life of somebody. Bible says, believe in your prophets and you will be established. I speak to you as one of the sons of the prophet. By this time tomorrow, by this time next week, by this time next year, rivers will flow out of your desert. Can I pray for you again? The way you are going to respond is going to motivate me to release more. I declare as a prophet of God, by this time tomorrow, by this time next week, by this time next year, every desert in your life, every
rivers of living water is flowing out of your desert.
There is doubt all over you. Will this thing happen? Can God actually turn my tears? Can joy actually turn my tears to joy? Can God actually do this for me? Doubt all over you. The songwriter says, God can do it again and again and again. He's the same yesterday as it's always has been. Yesterday and today and forever the same. There is no reason to doubt. Oh, God can do it again. Rivers in the desert. When you talk about desert, a desert is a barren land. Is a land, is a place where nothing can grow. You cannot plant anything in a desert and that thing will grow. Animals, human beings, plants cannot survive in a desert. A desert is a dry place where there is no hope, where there is no life. A desert is a place where nothing happens. Everything looks so dry. Everything looks lifeless. A desert is a place people don't stay because there is no life in desert. Child of God, that might be your situation. What you are going through in life looks as if you are in a desert where there is no life, where there is no hope. You have lost your hope. You have lost courage. You are asking yourself, is there still God in heaven? Like the people of Ezekiel, the people of Israel, which says in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, when you read from verse 11, that says, our bones are dried up and our hope is gone. But God told them, He said, I will open the graves and I will bring every one of you alive. When Ezekiel met with the dry bones, God told Ezekiel prophesied. And Ezekiel prophesied as he was commanded. And the Bible said life came back to those dry bones. God says this is the situation of the children of Israel. That says we have gone. Our bones are dried. We have lost hope. We have lost courage. But God told them, I will open up the grave and I will bring every one of you alive. I am saying to someone hearing the sound of my voice this morning that somebody, you are coming out of that desert. I prophesy as Ezekiel was prophesied. I speak upon somebody that is hearing my voice, that whatever that represents dryness in your life, after today divine encounter, there shall be rain of blessings coming upon your dryness in the name of Jesus. That dryness is just for a while. You might be saying yourself that you are dry. You might be saying yourself that what you are going through, it is a wilderness experience. It is a desert experience. That That is what you might be seeing about yourself. That was what the Israelites were seeing about themselves. But God told them that what I have for you, what I am seeing concerning you, I am not seeing dry bones. I am seeing vast armies. I am seeing great soldiers. I am seeing armies that carry life. I am seeing people with destiny. I am seeing a girl with a bright future. I am seeing a boy with a bright future. I am seeing that woman with a bright destiny. I am seeing that woman, your marriage is working. I am not seeing separation. I am not seeing breakup. I am not seeing barrenness. What I am seeing is rain of miracles. What I am seeing is rain of blessings. What I am seeing is somebody celebrating. What I am seeing, somebody is rejoicing. I decree upon your life by the voice of heaven, whatever that represents dryness, somebody, you are coming out of dryness. The rain of miracle is falling on me today.
Oh, let it fall, even let it overflow. Akachineke is blessing someone today. So, Akakaya, Akachi Obanema. Oh, yo, the rain of miracle is falling on you today. Oh, let it fall. Oh, even let it overflow. Akachineke is blessing someone today. Akachi Obanema. Favor is coming your way.
Hey,
Yo. Promotion is looking for you. You will carry your baby this year. Akakaya, Akachi Obanema.
Ezekiel told them, God told Ezekiel, told them, I am not done with them. People said they are dry. People have said that there's nothing about them. Somebody might have concluded that this marriage will not work for you. Somebody might have said, why you they kill yourself? There is nothing that will happen good about you. Somebody might have concluded your story and said, no be you with a so leave this issue. You don't lost. But child of God, I come to you in the name that is above every other names. Bible says, at the mention of the name Jesus, every knee must bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus is the King of Kings, is the Lord of Lords, is the El Shaddai, the mighty man in battle, the King of glory, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. If this God is alive, and if this God is your God, if this God is your Father, you will not die in the desert. Oh, you will not die in the desert.
Amen.
Did I pray for somebody hearing my voice?
Yes, sir.
You will not die in the desert.
Amen.
If they said you will die in the desert, child of God, it is a lie from the pit of hell. The enemies, they thought that it is over with the children of Israel. But God told Ezekiel, it doesn't matter the dry bones you are seeing. Though
for the valleys filled of bones, with that life, being sick as a servant of God that has foresight, a man that can see beyond the ordinary. Can you speak a word? Child of God, I speak to you.
Jehovah.
I speak to your situation. I speak to your predicament. Today, it is over.
Amen.
Hey!
Hey.
It is over.
Amen.
Knock your neighbor, say neighbor, it is over.
It is over.
You didn't hear me. You didn't hear me. Look at your neighbor.
Hey.
You want to speak as a prophet.
Yes, sir.
You want to speak as a prophetess.
Yes, sir.
Tap your neighbor, say neighbor, it is over.
Neighbor, it is over. Hey. Hey.
Hey! Out of jealousy. Out of jealousy. Listen.
Another say na so you be oh. Another say na so you be oh. This God no dey fail at all.
Another say na so you be oh.
This God no dey fail oh.
Another say na so you be oh.
Hey.
Out of jealousy. In Genesis 21,
Yes, sir.
where we read from, Sarah said, this Agar, my Asgay, she don't born. God don't do for me too, I don't born. But if I allow them stay this house, they go follow me, share my property. Wait till my husband forgive Isaac. Each man go follow me to Isaac sharer. So Isaac, for that reason, Abraham, tell Agar and the Pekin, tell them where they come out for the house. Let them go and die in the desert. Oh!
Sarah said, let them go and die in the desert. But when Agar got to the desert, the water she took along, the water finished. The strength of Agar started failing. Agar thought she's going to die. He thought my son will die. He said, no, I cannot sit down watching my son dying. Let me give him a distance. Let me watch Ishmael from afar as he's dying, so that I will not feel the pain so much. Side of God, that might be what you are going through. You are waiting for death. You are sitting in that marriage. You are just waiting for the day your husband will come with a paper from the court, divorce signed, and said, today we end this marriage. That is what you are waiting for, because nothing like husband and wife in the marriage. Oh,
She was just waiting for her old age. Maybe she might be thinking, let me go and adopt, since my womb cannot carry the child. That might be the situation you are going through. That was what Agar was going through. There was no hope. No help from the north, from the south, from the west, from the east.
she was just alone. That might be your thought also, that your God has left you. Your God does not answer again. Your God have denied you. Child of God, the God we serve is not a failure. It's not a dead God. It's not a God that is blind. He answers our prayers. Agar was waiting for the death of his son,
And it came to pass, since the mother refused to pray, the child prayed. Somebody be say, don't shut up. The mother has concluded the destiny of the boy in the bush, in the desert. But the boy had a voice. The boy said, my voice cannot be silenced.
Yes, sir.
Not even my own mother can conclude my story.
At all.
Not the powers in my father's house can end up my destiny.
At all.
I cannot end up my life this way.
Yes, sir.
Oh, one woman was talking, and he said something just that. He said, I pray for that reverend when mama they sell planting for grey market. Now I pray for me. That is me. If that my mother sells planting in Okere market, does not mean my destiny will end in Okere market.
Yay.
Child of God,
Jehovah.
I am bound to make a difference.
Jehovah.
I am bound to shine.
Jehovah.
I am bound to excel.
Jehovah.
My destiny is not in that planting.
Yay.
My destiny is not in that tree.
Yay.
God says, the Bible says, the plan I have for you
Yes, sir.
is of good and not of evil.
Yes, sir.
When men are saying there is a casting down,
Yes.
my God is saying, Friday, there is a lifting up.
Jesus, somehow. Jesus, somehow.
Original God.
Jesus, somehow.
Original God.
Jesus,
Hey!
original God.
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 Somebody say, I will shine. Somebody say, I will shine.
I will shine. Hey, 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 hey.
Put me in the desert. Put me in the desert.
Yes, sir.
I will survive. Hey!
Hey!
Agas said, Ishmael, cry and die. It is over. It is finished.
Finished.
It is finished. But when the boy lifted up his voice,
Hey.
that little boy was crying in his corner. God, why me? God, will I die this way? You told my father that any child that will come out of his womb is going to be great.
Oh, Jesus.
That was the promise God told Abraham. Even if it was not Sarah that gave birth to that child, God has said, any child that will come out of Abraham will be great. God is not a man.
At all.
The boy says, even if I am the son of an harlot, even if I am the son of a servant, even if I am the son of the woman that said plantain in Okere market, I still have a destiny.
Yes, sir.
I still have a destiny. My destiny must shine.
Yes, sir.
Oh! The boy cried. He said, God, you will hear me today. Let my mother be waiting for the day I will die. But that is not me. They say I will die, but I will not die. They said it is over with me, but it is not yet over. They concluded my story that I am a barren woman. But God is saying I will give birth to children.
Yes, sir.
As the boy was crying, God, Bible said, and God heard the cry of this boy. God have to speak from heaven. Bible says he spoke from heaven, and he said, Agar, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Lift up your eyes. That is where your help lies on. Your help is not in Abraham. Sarah cannot be your destiny helper. I am the one that will send you help on my own. Can I pray for you?
Yes, sir.
Can I pray for you?
Yes, sir.
There is something that is running in my inside
Jehovah.
that is saying I should speak a word
Jehovah.
into the life of a man,
Yes,
into
sir.
the life of a woman, into the life of a girl,
Right on, sir.
into the life of a boy
Right on, sir.
who has been waiting for testimony.
Right on, sir.
By this time next week, Wednesday,
Jehovah.
the God I heard the cry of that little boy,
The same God will hear your cry today.
Amen. Jehovah.
the same God will hear your cry today.
Amen.
The same God will hear your cry today.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Even in the desert, Bible says God was with Ishmael. God was with Agar, a mother. His mother. God was with him in the desert. Who told you that you are alone? Lift up your hands. Come walk with me. I cannot walk alone. Come walk with me. I cannot walk alone. The road is narrow and full of many dangers. Oh,
Come walk with me. I cannot walk alone.
as your hands are lifted up, I decreed upon your life, every desert in your life, wilderness experience, desert experience, and I said it is over with you. By the reason of these prayers, I silence every insult and shame and disgrace, frustration, disappointment, barrenness.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.